Hi everyone, it's Christina from the Wild Rift team. We're super excited to announce that Open Beta is coming to players in China. All of your feedback has been the key to updates we've made during closed beta, including changes to matchmaking, gameplay, player rewards, and more. Thanks to all of you for supporting us on Wild Rift. And now let's take a look back at how far we've come over the last 6 months.
Hi, I'm Maddie, a producer on the Wild Rift team. First, let's talk about ranked changes. Ranked is really important to a lot of players, and we've been listening to a lot of your feedback on the mode throughout closed beta. Matchmaking, the VP system, and reducing disruptive behavior in ranked have been high priorities for us. Starting from patch 3.0, let's review what we've changed so far. One of the first changes we made to ranked matchmaking was adding preferred role protection. We know how important it is to get your main role in a ranked promotion or demotion match, so our goal was to make those games a little less stressful. We also added preferred position protection to prioritize giving you your main role if you've been autofilled for several games in a row. In Season 5, we took this a step further. Your pre-made teammates can be protected too. We've loved hearing all your feedback on these changes and want to continue making adjustments like these to improve everyone's ranked experience. We've heard that ranked fortitude helps reduce frustration after losses, so we've increased the maximum amount of ranked fortitude for Platinum and Emerald players. This way, players who are active and performed well in-game can be rewarded more for their efforts. In the latest patch, we added additional ranked fortitude and a small VP bonus to the player who had the most impact on the losing team in ranks Diamond and below. We hope this will make your ranked climb feel a bit smoother. In our upcoming Shining Bright update, you might have heard that we'll be adding Legendary Ranked, an exclusive, solo-only queue for the highest ranked players. When that goes live, we'll be making some changes to the highest tier of the current ranked queue as well. Starting in that patch, players Diamond and above will switch from earning VP to earning stars. Diamond players will rank up after earning 6 stars instead of 100 VP. Players in Master and above will accumulate a star count that goes up on each win and down on each loss. Once you reach 20 stars, you can be promoted to Grandmaster, and Challenger with 40. Our goal is to make Ranked and Legendary Ranked feel different enough that all types of high-ranked players will have something to achieve at the top. Now, I'll pass it over to David to talk about some of the features we've added over closed beta.
Hey friends, I'm David, a product lead on Wild Rift. We are continuing to make changes that combat negative behavior in games, including improving the accuracy of our detection systems and providing quicker feedback after a report is received. Since patch 3.0, players who recently displayed negative behavior are shown a League Enforcer mark in-game. This is a warning that they were detected and may receive a penalty, and they'll receive the same notification after the game. In patch 3.2, we launched remake options and leaver mitigation. When a teammate leaves the game shortly after it begins and doesn't reconnect, that player will receive a loss and rank penalty, while you have a window of 3 minutes to remake the game without being penalized, as long as First Blood hasn't been triggered. In cases where we are past the remake window, leavers will receive a loss and a harsh penalty, while teammates who stayed will receive additional mitigation, win or loss. We also optimize the measurements of in-game behavior to assess the performance of support players more fairly, and added in-season rewards to give you even more reason to climb for. We have heard a lot of positive feedback around this, so we'll be sure to keep that in mind as we continue to fine-tune the rank experience overall. In addition to our larger rank changes, we've also made a few quality of life adjustments across the game since the start of the year. We have changed how reported behavior affects using in-game voice chat. When the number of violations is minor, players can still use Team Voice. However, if serious violations are recorded, the account is muted and may be banned. Since we know how important communication is with your teammates, we've also made improvements to the speech-to-text feature. It now includes 3 different options, including cancel, send voice and text, and send text only. We hope this will help you communicate with your teammates with ease, even if you're in the middle of a team fight that needs all of your typing fingers. In the latest patch, we have also started to optimize the experience for queuing up for a game and selecting your loadouts. With the addition of preferred role protection, we have added an icon that will show up in Champ Select to indicate the roles you selected, so teammates will know which role you prefer to play. We have also adjusted how summoner spells work with loadouts, so you'll be able to include the correct spells in each of your settings. We've also brought these changes over to ARAM as well. You might also notice a new button to save match highlights, so sharing your plays is easier than ever. Highlights can now also be batch managed, so you can quickly group different clips together and send them out. For the new player experience, we have selected 12 beginner-friendly champions across different positions and made them free to play throughout the tutorials. We've added a series of guides to help you learn how to optimize your loadouts and play different champions. So whether you're joining us for the first time or trying to find a new main, we hope these changes will help you hit the Rift running. At the start of the year, we launched Earth in Wild Rift, which we decked out with festive decorations to celebrate the Lunar New Year. We also launched AR Earth, or All Random Ultra Rapid Fire mode, for a limited time. We love seeing all of your excitement and super fast gameplay in these modes. So keep your spatula shiny, because Earth and AR Earth are sure to make a comeback in the future. We've also made a whole bunch of system changes and bug fixes during the closed beta to really fine-tune the balance of the game. We always look at champion strength, balance across the map, and other parts of the Wild Rift experience to keep the game fair and fun to play. So you'll usually see these smaller changes pop up as part of every patch. In addition to these adjustments, since the beginning of this year, we've introduced 7 new champions. And we've also made bigger gameplay updates like new items, 8 new runes, and new trinket options. We cannot wait to see how these new champions and additions will shape up and shake up your gameplay. Next up is Elemental Rift, which we introduced in patch 3.1. We loved seeing the Rift transform for the first time, and we've been testing different versions ever since limited time game mode release. In the Shining Bright update, we are happy to share that Elemental Rift is here to stay for real this time. This update will spread its wings and become the default map of choice for all games on Summoner's Rift. We have enjoyed listening to all of your feedback during the various tests of Elemental Rift, and we're looking forward to sharing our best and brightest version, jump into Summoner's Rift games and take down the 3 Elemental Dragons, and let us know what you think. Next, I'll hand it back to Christina to talk about the cosmetic content we've added in the last few months.
In closed beta, we introduced a new thematic for our Wild Pass. We left the world of Hexplorers to enter the Dreamscapes universe, with Senna and Nasus psychically dueling in their victims' minds. We also added lots of new stories and rewards through Guilds versus Guilds. We hope that partying up with your friends is an even more rewarding experience after the updates we've made. We, of course, also brought an entire wardrobe's worth of new skins to the game, with even more in store. From holiday celebrations to exclusive ranked rewards, we hope you found something fun to mix up your look over the last few patches. For those skins that have already launched, we've been listening to your feedback and updating the art like visual effects to improve their appearance without bumping any of the requirements for your device's performance. You might notice those updates on Dunkmaster Darius, Crystal Rose Lux, and more, and we'll continue to update and optimize the art quality of our skins in future patches. Throughout closed beta, we explored tons of updates to improve Wild Rift for everyone. So thank you all so very much for your support and thoughtful feedback. In the future, we'll keep making progress to continually improve your experience and make it the best it can possibly be. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the Rift.